When he comes back all of a sudden and starts caring all of a sudden, when that's what you've been asking for and begging for all this time, and now suddenly, since you don't care, he wants to care, that does not mean that he's changed or that he suddenly has a change of heart. Well, let me put it this way, it doesn't automatically mean that. It could, but you also have to actually vet him again to see if that change is consistent and not just a ploy to get you to come back into their lives because they miss how you love them. Because one thing I know, I find men that do that don't really love you, they love how you love them. And so while that may feel like love, but them coming back like that, it's really love bombing. Yes, you can be love bombed in the middle of a relationship and love bombed multiple times. Those inconsistent men are the hardest to break up with because you always see that little glimmer of hope that maybe they're going to change and do better when they come back trying to act right.
Do you feel like when you don't care, that's when men care the most? Well, honey, you're right. You're not imagining anything. That you can take him or leave him attitude is attractive. That obsessing, reaching out to him, chasing him energy, not so much. Give him the gift of pursuing you. Stop trying to love him like you want to be loved. You want that assurance and safety. To men, that feels boring. There's no chase in that. He wants to be the hunter, but you're not giving him a chance. No judgment, I used to do the same thing. I've helped thousands of women who are successful in almost all areas of their life and work and everything else, but they struggle in love. Why? Because they are taking that work and hustle energy into their love life. That's fine if you're attracted to passive men who sit around, play video games, want you to provide, plan dates, do all the work. You will have an amazing relationship. But if that's not what you want, you need to learn how to relax into your feminine energy and receive. Check out my complimentary training, How Men Fall in Love. It's in my profile description. If you love it, it gives you a special discount on my Heartspeak program that teaches you all the things you need to talk to men in a way that makes them want to chase you. That juicy feminine communication. I'm Lauren Sugihara, intuitive love priestess, certified relationship coach, and the big sister you know you need. Don't worry, I've got you.
When you stop caring, that's when they start caring. Okay? Get up and get dressed and take yourself out. Here you go. And then when he see how good you look, and he might want to get up and go somewhere with you next time. Lead by example.
When you stop caring, results come. So when you're dating and you're interested in somebody, you're going to see that the more you care about the outcome, the less likely you're going to get that outcome, because you're not acting in a natural way which is congruent with healthy attraction. You're anxious, so you're coming on too strong. You're double texting, you're over pursuing. You're not allowing time for the other person to grow feelings for you, for them to slowly learn that they can trust you and get attached to you at a healthy speed, because you're insecure and you don't think that it's really going to happen. So you keep pressing, you keep pushing, when if you just slow down and stop pursuing as hard as you are, that it will happen more naturally, and the person, especially a woman, can warm up to you and see that you're safe.
Why does a person start caring when you stop caring about them? This is before the vow. My name is Ajwa. The first thing is that they have the fear of losing you. When you're giving someone validation and attention, they enjoy it, but they refuse to reciprocate. If you start focusing on yourself and you stop caring about them, they will begin to fear of losing the benefits that you're giving to them. The next thing is the scarcity principle. People tend to desire for something when it's less available. When you're all over someone, they will not value you. Sometimes practice independence. Explore your hobbies and interests. When you do that, you stop worrying about them. And if they see that you're giving them less of the attention that you used to, that scarcity will make them start fighting for you again. If a relationship is one-sided, then obviously you are not the person that they really want. You put yourself in a position for them to keep using you. And at the end of it all, they will still not choose you. When they see that you are busy living your life, that is when they will begin to value you, and they will reciprocate the energy that you are putting in the relationship, so that they don't finally lose you completely.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are talking about why do men suddenly start caring when you stop caring. If you feel you've been in this situation before, you know it can be confusing sometimes, downright. Okay, so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about it so that we learn. Okay, so when someone start to pull away or loses interest, we feel the urge to pursue them. This is human nature and applies to both men and women, but particularly with men, there is often this phenomenon where they start paying more attention when they feel like they are losing you. This can come down to a few things. First, the scarcity. In fact, when someone or something that is used to be easily available suddenly become less available, its perceived value increases. This is why a man who's been used to having you around might feel a joint when you start withdrawing. Second, it's also about the psychological impact of freedom. When you are constantly available, it's natural for someone to take that presence for granted. But when you step back, it can cause him to reevaluate the relationship, often realizing he might actually miss you more than he anticipated. So why do men start to realize they care more when you stop? It's because of that wake up call effect. When you stop putting in the energy, effort, or attention that he used to give you, or you feel the difference in his life, this shift can make him aware of the things he was taking for granted. Maybe you encourage your encouragement, companionship, or even your love. When that's no longer readily available, it feels like loss, and that can bring up emotions that were previously buried. It's a powerful reminder of what he actually had. That change can lead him to reconsider his action. This shift can often make him feel vulnerable, something many men are not used to feeling, okay? So, which is why he might feel that need to win you back or reconnect. Now, here is an important part to remember. Often, a woman's decision to stop caring is not about manipulation, it's more about self preservation. At some point, she realized that her needs are not being met, or she's simply tired of putting in energy with little in return. This is not done out of spite, but out of her respect for herself. She may have come to the point where she realized that the relationship is no longer serving her, and that's what pushes her to detach. This is usually when a man starts to notice when your behavior changes because you're choosing yourself over the relationship dynamics that had been unfulfilling. If you found yourself in this situation, you might be wondering what to do when you suddenly show renewed interest. Here are some few things to consider. First, evaluate his intention. Is he reaching out because he genuinely cares, or is it simply because he misses the comfort and security of you knowing you are there? You have to set boundaries and let him know that if he truly values the relationship, things need to change. Set clear boundaries about what you need and what you want to relate. Stay grounded in yourself, worthy. Don't immediately go back to putting in all the effort just because he's showing interest again. Recognize the value of your time, energy, and presence. By doing this, you're going to keep the power in your hands and avoiding getting back into the same cycle. One last thing I want to emphasize: whether or not he comes back, it's essential that you keep moving forward with your own growth. Remember that your decision to stop caring was for your well being. That was for you, and it wasn't a mistake. Take this time to do things you love, focus on yourself, and cultivate new interests, because if he's meant to be with you, he will respect that. So, what's the takeaway? When you stop caring, you are sending a message that you prioritize yourself, and that often prompts others to reevaluate how they treated you. This is not a tactic to manipulate, but it's a powerful reminder that your attention is vulnerable, okay? Valuable. If he truly cares, he will step up and show it, okay? So yeah, so a lot of times you are going to realize when a woman stops caring, okay, she has made a decision for herself, like, I want to take care of myself. I want my energy back. I'm not going to lose myself because of this person. I have a life without this person. Okay. So this means a lot. So the guys now can't realize, okay, she was she was my everything. They realize how important you were in that relationship, and this happens most of the times. Okay, so guys, yeah, I don't know what you think about today's video. Why men start caring when you stop caring. Okay, because this is what draws them close. So that's the video for today, guys. I don't know, can you leave the comments in the comment section so that we talk about it in the comment section. So thank you so much for coming and watching this video. Bye bye.